Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For any first time viewers, I'm Jesse Rebirth, and today we're going to be opening up my first Tweeterhead piece. This is The Dark Knight Returns. It's Batman. When I seen this, I could not wait. I was very excited about it. So there were two versions. There was the normal version, and you can see him on this side too. And then when you spin it around, there's the muddy version. And you got him over here with mud too. If you don't know, I own the Dark Knight from Arkham Origins, that skin. We own the DK3. We own, anytime something Dark Knight Returns comes out, whenever I say Dark Knight, I always think Dark Knight Returns. Anything that comes out TDKR though, we always got to get it. With this, we're going to see, I'm very optimistic about it. I've seen some Tweeterhead pieces at a local comic shop. I really liked the old school kind of, well, just comic version Batman they had, where they did two versions, like modern and the black bat symbol and everything. Really like those. At the same time though, with this piece, I'm excited about it, but Iron Studios is doing a Dark Knight Returns with him in the mud pit with the mutant leader, and I feel like we're gonna have to see if we like this one better or the Iron Studios one. Let's go ahead and we'll pop him open. And we'll see. I've never had a Tweeterhead piece, but we get this little card. It says Tweeterhead Company. Shows some of their stuff. I do like their designs. I like them. Tweeterhead.com. That's actually where we did get this, because it will be the muddy version. When I first opened them, I was kind of worried. I was like, is this the normal or the muddy? But on the box, the brown shipper he came in, it said mud version or muddy. All right. So we got a little flap back here. This is our top too. We'll go ahead and cut this open. If you don't know what The Dark Knight Returns is, it's one of those books everyone should read. And if you're not into reading, you should at least watch the animated movies. The book obviously has a lot more going on in it, but the animated movies were good. They're good enough for you to see if you want to know and don't feel like taking the time to read it all. I always suggest you read the book though. Alright, this is going to be our cape. Packed with love and care. So you can see here, got this mud all over it. Pretty cool. Looked like a paint bristle or something. Our inside, so it's going to hook on and then his head's going to hook into this. Let's go ahead. We shall cut this open. This is just going to be a short and sweet one. I like getting these when I'm kind of pressed for time. I always kind of lean towards these short and sweet. But for anyone wondering, because I've mentioned it, we do have Sanity in hand. I just haven't had time to get around to it. And with something coming up, Karen and I are kind of not trying to open every single thing before we move, basically. So, here we go. Wow, he feels like a small 1/6. I guess it is 1/6. Alright, so there's our base. Got a crowbar in here. He does get beat with a crowbar. Oh cool, the mutant leader's glasses. Dig that. I like that. That's a nice little touch. Go ahead and put it, let's see here. Got number 322 of 475. So we already know how he's gonna sit. Alright, we got his body right here. Thing about these are too, these are relatively cheap if you jump on them right away. This is actually really nice. I like it. It reminds me a lot of like a DC Direct statue. Oh, fits in there really nice. Alright, now we do have a couple hands. We got this fist. And then we got this one, which is obviously way cooler. We only got one right hand, an open hand. So we'll go ahead and pop that on. Go ahead and pop this one on. From this angle. There we go. We'll pop his cape on. Alright. Kind of got a little bit of room right there. Alright, we got two heads. We got this head. I like it. We'll go ahead and put it on here so you can take a good look at it. That's one of our heads. I do really like the sculpt of him. I do. We got that head. So for any of you that don't know why he's all muddy and what's going on here, in The Dark Knight Returns, Batman's been out of the biz, I guess you could say. Bruce Wayne's just been hanging out because there was basically a treaty where superheroes wouldn't be superheroing. And Bruce has been out of the game for quite a while, and he decides to come back because he just can't take it anymore. And what happens is the mutant gang is kind of taken over. They're just punks who kill for fun just to kill. And their leader, he's locked up, and Batman has Jim Gordon release him. And Batman meets him at the mud hole, and he has a little Carrie Kelly Robin get all of the mutants to meet him down there to watch him kick the mutant leader's ass, basically. Because the mutant leader beats him earlier, and he only wins because he has this like solution. It's like a glue that he shoots in his face and knocks the mutant leader out, basically. He almost lost to it because he's been out of the game for so long. But yeah, he beats his ass in a mud pit, and that's what's going on right here, basically. But when he's in the mud pit, he's not wearing his cape. I dig it. I like it. It's simple. It's simple and sweet. It's good for the price. I believe he was like $250 altogether. It's a good 1.6. I'm trying to think. I don't know. This is pretty. This is like another Maquette, but this is The Dark Knight Strikes Again. You can kind of see the size. It's funny because this piece, I always used to see it in my Mile High comic shop growing up, and because we're in Colorado, and I always wanted it. And I didn't even know what it was because I was so young, and I always wanted it. It was so expensive. And then when I grow up and got adult money, I found out, oh, it's like $80 on eBay. And I bought it, and he actually broke in the mail. And I was going to send it back, you know, and everything. And he just said, just keep it. And he refunded me. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, glued it back together. So he's broken, but it is what it is. It's just like I wanted to tell everyone with the Drowned. So with Target.com,
she's over here.
If you were watching, oh yeah, we have two Drowns. We got this Drowned. Oh, I still have her on Dawnbreaker's base. I think she's so much cooler on one of these floating bases. But we got these two Drowns, and this one came with two right legs. You can see how her legs way curved. It's not just misshapen, it's literally two right legs. Went to Target.com where I got her, put in a little note about it and everything. They just refunded it to me. I don't even have to send it back. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Obviously, we could do something to it. Maybe even, I don't know, maybe try to heat it up and fix it. I don't know. But refunded it, said keep it, basically. I thought that was pretty crazy. I did not think Target would do that. But one thing I do want to tell you, we got this Bat Cycle in, and I don't know where he's sitting right now. I just got a box from Target.com, today, and it's the Batman to go with them. And annoyingly, they put a sticker right on his packaging again. I guess it's a good thing we're opening them. But let's go ahead, switch out this cool hand. Put that hand right there and kind of see what's going on. I do like this little hand better. And I do like his open mouth. I dig it, but I do like this one too. I think they're both worthy. I like how his lips are all gnarled up though. It's definitely a cool touch, and I do like how his nose peeks out the bottom of his mask. I mean, these are nice sculpts. One thing I always want to see is where they put their seam lines. Just gotta know. Oh, I found this one. Pretty sure that's it. They just do yeah. They just do a good job sanding it, because for the longest time when I was ignorant to how these things got made and everything, I never noticed. But now on Hot Toys, I see seam lines everywhere on them. They do a good job hiding some of them. Their early toys, they did the best. But like with Deadshot, you can literally see on Will Smith's head, huge seam line across it. But it is what it is, I guess. But I dig it. I like this. It's my first Tweeterhead piece. It's quaint. It's nice. It's small. I mean, these other ones behind me are huge. But it's a nice piece. His cape kind of takes up a little more space than I would like. But you can see here, well, once we move, we'll definitely have more room. But right around this little area, we're getting a little cluttered. But just wait. Once we get situated, it's going to be nice. Everyone's been hounding me for a room tour for a long time. I shouldn't say hounding. They just want to see. And I'll be more than happy to show you. But right now, if I showed you, like, well, it's a mess because we've been packing stuff up. But I mean, we literally have projects on this table that we clear off to make a video. And they're just sitting everywhere. And then we put them all back on here. Like right now, we're putting silicone all over a Dark Knight Returns cowl. I've showed them in another video. But yeah, things are gonna be very exciting here in the next couple weeks. But I'm obviously gonna film a plethora of videos to have them, so even when we're moving, I could just have a back catalog and be still rolling them out during the whole moving process. So things might feel a little not up to date for a little bit. So I'm usually behind a little bit, but once we move, we're gonna have the right amount of space to kind of just be able to flow with these videos. I also got some lost tapes I need to get around with to you guys. Like Joker became a lost tape. The Hush Batman from Medicom, he has now become a lost tape. Basically, he's been filmed, it's been ready. I just haven't edited it together and everything, and I know people wanted to see that. And we also have the Dark Knight from Medicom, so we've kind of backed up a little bit, and Karen is making some videos. She is majorly backed up. She has all kinds of Attack on Titan Medicom figures that I've bought her for Valentine's Days, birthdays, and Christmases, and she literally has all of them but one, and they're all still in boxes. So hound her if you want to see her open some stuff. But thank you guys so much for all the support you've been showing me. It's just a quick little short, sweet video because I kind of missed the one on the weekend this time. But let me know what you think of this guy. Let me know if you picked him up, if you preferred the muddy version or the clean version, which one you got, which head you like more. I kind of like this open mouth one because I always like once you start molding and casting things, like the more difficult something looks to mold and cast, you kind of are like more intrigued by like, oh yeah, I really like what they did there with that open mouth. It's how far it goes back. So yeah, I really dig that. But let me know what you think. Share this with anyone if they want to see what these statues are all about. This is my first one and I'm pretty impressed by it. I like it. I like what they're doing though with their classic looking DC line. This guy's kind of outside of that, but they were doing like their Batman, their Robin, their Batgirl. Very nice statues. leave me a like if you enjoyed this, leave me a comment if you have any questions, and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more, because I'm rolling out a bunch of videos coming up here. But most of all, guys, keep buying toys.
Ha ha ha!